It's day 3 here in the Wildlife Reserve in Africa, and we've already seen lions, cheetahs, leopards, elephants, hyenas, turtles, ostriches, giraffes. If you haven't seen part 1 already, then I highly recommend you watch that before you watch this video. But without further ado, let's continue the adventure. The goal of this video is to survive in the Wildlife Reserve for 5 days and see as many animals as possible. Of course, you can't just put up a camp in the Wildlife Reserve and expect to be okay. Lions are gonna go and eat you up. So instead, you have to book a camp, and that's where we woke up this morning.
Morning of day 3.
We decided not to go out early this morning and watch the sun rise. Just outside the camp, we see a pair of jackals hanging out. We also see a big baboon family, and we see some zebras, and this is when I realized that zebras have become normal for me. It's like when you're playing Pokemon and you see Zubat for the 1000th time. We spot a pack of warthogs, and we started calling them Pumbas by now. We come across a pack of hyenas, and this is when I realized that they look really funky. Their hind legs are shorter than their front legs, making them run in this sort of awkward manner.
Oh, so many hyenas.
There's some two that are a bit young.
We pass by the hippos once again, and I managed to capture this guy snorting water in slow motion. Nice. There might be a hunt or a chase happening soon. There are cars gathered. We're gonna be ready for any action. That's right. Up ahead, there are 3 cheetahs looking for a late breakfast.
So these 3 gazelles are in for it.
Yeah, 5. Six.
I love this shot so much. Even though it's not in focus, you see the 3 hungry cheetahs staring down this gazelle who is completely unaware.
Still just waiting. It's a tense moment. It's very fun.
In this shot, you can see all the 3 cheetahs stalking slowly forward, and they only move whenever the gazelle is looking down and eating the grass.
めちゃめちゃゆっくり近づいて、で、だるまさんが転んだんですよね、本当に。
So now all the cars came to this side, and it started raining, so drama is at a max. And they're probably relying on the rain as a bit of a camouflage. By now, one of the gazelles have actually noticed them, and a steering contest ensues. You can see him kind of slowing down. It's not the full speed of a cheetah. If the cheetah was running at full speed, we would know it. So the question remains, why did he not commit to the chase? Why did he slow down? Why did he hesitate?
ジゼルに逃げられちゃいました。かわいそうなトラちゃん。でも捕まったらジゼルもかわいそう。これがサバイバルですね。
So the gazelle wins. They got away safely. We finally get a close-up shot of the cheetah, and Amos thinks they stayed around the area to look for young gazelles that might have been left behind. You can see the cheetah kind of sniffing around, looking around in the grass, trying to find clues or indications of something nearby.
Cheetah が目の前を通ってます。目で見るともう目の前に3匹いるんだけど。
The cheetahs look defeated, like they missed a golden opportunity. Completely different from the very happy cheetahs we saw on the first day. The 3 cheetahs gather together for one epic pose before lying down. So now all 3 of them are just lying down. So Amos just told us that when they lose a prey, they have 2 options. Either they lie down and just wait for the animals to forget, or they move to another area, because now other animals are also alerted to their presence. At first glance, it looks like they're gonna go with option 1 and just lie down and wait for other animals to come back. But actually, we're gonna find them again later in the video in a different area where they actually have another chance to catch a prey. So stay tuned for the second hunt. If you're liking the video so far, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, because that shows the algorithm that this is good content. Amos has a chat with another driver to see if there's a scoop on animals nearby. We go for a drive, and shortly after that, we find lions sleeping under a bush. These guys were super tired, and honestly, we see lions so much throughout this trip. Always they're sleeping. It makes me believe that lions are nothing more than giant house cats. Giant house cats that could easily eat you up if you annoy them. So let's be nice to them, let's not get on their nerves. So we hit the road, and then Amos's witcher abilities kick in because he senses some animals nearby. Up ahead we run into 3 new cheetahs. These are not the same cheetahs that we met earlier. Look at all those bugs, they're relentless. Now this shot right here is one of my favorite shots. As the 3 cheetahs are gathered together, one of them gets really playful and starts wrestling with his brother. It's just so nice to watch them play together. Now this clip goes on for almost 3 minutes, so for the sake of YouTube I am super cutting it. But I did upload the entire clip completely unedited on my Facebook page, so if you want to see the whole clip of them just playing around, licking each other, go check it out. After playing around for a bit, one of them stands up and he senses something. It doesn't take too long for him to start heading towards the bushes. Shortly after, the other 2 cheetahs follow him. This begs the question, is he looking for shade from the sun, or is he hiding from some other animal? That's when we see this hyena running by, and Amos tells us that hyenas and cheetahs are not very good friends.
There was a hyena around here, and they have, in terms of power, the hyenas will always snatch kills from cheetah, so they won't go for it now. Yeah, rather than waiting here to see them hunt, I think it's much better for us we go hunting our dishes.
Yes.
Nice. Go have some lunch.
Lunchtime.
Alright. Hey, I'm just gonna interrupt this video real quick, and I promise it's a very good reason. Artlist is the best music licensing platform on the entire internet, and trust me, I've tried most of them. Now, I've been making videos for YouTube for a very long time, and it's always a challenge to just find a good song. So having a platform that is easy to browse with good quality music is just so valuable, and that is what Artlist delivers. My favorite feature is being able to select video type. So for example, for this video in the Africa, I could select nature, and then I could just find a genre of music within nature. And then I can just select the mood if I want it to be a happy, a relaxing, or a dramatic mood. Like the part in the video just now when the hyena passes the cheetahs, I wanted something mysterious, something sort of like, you know, high stakes. And I could find that within seconds by using Artlist, just like the perfect song. Even if you're somebody who's just starting out with making videos online, I can highly recommend Artlist because the subscription is quite affordable. Starting for less than $10 a month for personal use, you can get access to every single song on the platform to upload to your personal channels. Plus, you get access to all their sound effects as well. It's just crazy high value. Now trust me when I tell you, I wouldn't waste your time with just any sort of sponsorship. I truly believe that Artlist is the best, and actually they're offering you 2 months free if you sign up using my link down below. And this is really what made me want to cooperate and partner up with them. Being able to give value back to you is what matters the most to me. So if you use my link down below in the description, not only are you helping the channel and supporting the channel, but you're also getting 2 months free. All right. On with the video. We say goodbye to the cheetahs and hit the road again. We drive for a bit and then we meet this crocodile.
そう寝てます。この水を飲みに来た動物たちを襲っちゃうらしい。怖いね。
Wow, look at this lunch. We got some eggs, chicken, rice, steamed veggies, sandwiches. Man, Amos, you're the man. That's right, we decided to set up lunch right across from the crocodile. The crocodile didn't move an inch during the entire time we stayed here. The crocodile was not the only one watching us. This eagle was watching over us as well. Then all of a sudden, I heard a splash. Yeah. Crocodile just like in a second, in the blink of an eye, boom, gone. It's like a horror movie. We see him, we turn around, and then he's gone. We decided it might not be the best idea to stick around, so we hit the road. We came across these giraffes, and they seemed to have noticed something. We thought we saw something. These giraffes in front of us, they were quite keen. Usually they will be the first animals to notice something coming, but it turned out to be a fake scare. We were actually hoping to come across our cheetah friends from earlier in the day. We didn't spot any cheetah yet, but we did see a lot of cheetah food. We spotted the so-called secretary bird. I feel like I've seen it before. Amos hears on the radio that the 3 cheetahs from this morning might be up ahead. We found the cheetahs over there, 3 of them. By now, they must be extremely hungry. Add on top of that this area is really far from where we started off, which means that these cheetahs have hiked a really far way without eating a proper snack. The cheetah is very cautiously moving forward, almost as if it knows there's some animal nearby. The only other animal we notice is a crowned crane. But we know that the cheetah would probably not go after this bird.
Crowned cranes are talking together. Oh, he's doing some head bob.
You do that too.
You mean I'm like them?
We drive closer to the cheetah to find out what he's up to. Then something happened, so fast I was barely able to capture it. So I'm gonna try to show you what it felt like. There was a wild gazelle hiding in the tall grass, and the cheetah just didn't expect it. It happened so fast they were both caught off guard. The cheetah, who is now probably very hungry, decided to try to regroup with his friends. They got scattered after the commotion, so now they're looking to find each other.
I see it. The two cheetahs now reunited. Third one is still behind.
So the cheetah started somewhere over there today, ended up way over there where we saw them fail again. We didn't see them eat, but hopefully they don't give up. But for us, it's time to go home. Buffaloes. We're getting ready to go back to camp, and these 3 buffaloes come and say goodbye to us. One of them just finished a nice mud bath. That's the mud bath he used. Wow! What do you guys think? You want to go in there? The Masai Mara is supposed to be a reserve, but unfortunately a lot of people bring their cows to eat grass here. Unfortunately, the authorities don't really crack down on this. Who knows how much these cows impact the ecosystem in this precious reserve. We're staying one last night here in Masai Mara because the next day we're going to another reserve called Lake Nakuru. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. This is the part 2 of the Africa series. If you didn't watch the first part, then I highly recommend you check that one out. That video is actually one of my favorite videos I've made in a very long time. If you enjoy this type of storytelling video, then let me know down in the comments. I really enjoy making them, and this is probably going to be me going forward as well. If that sounds like something you want to see more of, then hit that subscribe button down below. I'm John Bear. I travel all over the world. I travel for a living, actually. I work in aviation. I'm always in a different city, believe it or not. It would be my pleasure to make more videos like this. Alright, I think that's all I have to say. If you want to talk to me more, just leave a comment down below because I try to reply to every single comment. Coming up next on the channel is going to be Africa Part 3, where it's going to be day 4 and 5 squished together. Once again, I'm John Bear. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.